out here on one of the hottest days of the year, so don't mind the sweat dripping. But what we're going to do is we're going to reuse some of the things we had laying around here. The 4-inch drain tile pipe in the bottom here. And we're using pieces of siding that extra siding that we had for the house, drilled some holes in it. We're going to screw it to the skid. And some leftover screws. We're just going to put it here so the dirt, when we put it in here, after we put the shade cloth over the top, the dirt won't go way down in there. Water's still coming up through. We're going to put some fabric cloth over the bottom of the tank. We picked up a roll of 6-foot wide by 50-foot long professional grade shade cloth or weed cloth. It's woven from Amazon for less than $40. At 6 inches high, we put a drain tube, so there'll be 6 inches of water reservoir in the bottom. Here we put a feed tube down, which is big enough to put a hose, 5/8 hose into the top and fill the reservoir. And as you can see, we just laid the fabric into the bottom of the tank. It's ready for dirt. We're going to start off on the bottom using peat moss. We got these on clearance at Walmart for $5 a bag. They're normally close to $10 a bag. So try to find them in the off season. We start with this on the base layer. The peat moss will suck up the water and wick that up to the next layer, which will be potting soil. You need some type of potting soil or soil that's very loose, that has vermiculite, like little styrofoam pieces that will keep air in the soil and allow the moisture to come up through. These are 47 inches by 40 inches wide. And it looks like it's going to pretty much take a full bag of peat moss to fill it. We want to get at least 3 inches of peat moss on the bottom. It may not even be enough. You need to have at least 8 inches of soil to grow. No more than 12 to 15 inches, because water will only wick up a maximum of 15 inches. Usually 8 to 12 inches is perfect for the moisture to wick up into the soil. That's about it. Well, we're just about done with our IBC Tote Raised Bed Gardens. We've got our dirt in. The only thing that we're going to finish up on these is we're going to turn the material down, fold it over and turn it down, and we're going to secure it better around the sides. But as you can see, the soil looks beautiful. We got this hydroponic potting soil from Walmart that was on sale. It was almost $14 a bag. We got it on clearance for $2 a bag. So this late season is a good time to get your dirt for next year. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to fill this up, make sure that reservoir is full, and you'll see the water come out of the spigot overflow down there. That'll mean that there's at least 6 inches of water in there. It may take a minute. As you can see, The reservoir is full now, and it's coming out of the overflow spigot, which is about 6 inches off the bottom. We put in a couple plants late season, but I'm just going to give these, because the soil was all dry, I'm just going to give them a little water right now on the surface. But with a 6-inch reservoir of water like that, the water will evaporate and wick up into the soil. This is going to be a very hot and sunny area here. It's going to get 6 to 7 hours of sunlight. So we probably only, on the hottest part of the summer, once a week we'll have to water this now instead of having to water it every day. And if we get heavy rains, it seeps down into the reservoir, and when that reservoir is full, it just drains out. So there's always going to be 6 inches of water inside of these. That's about it. It's a wicking bed made out of IBC Totes.